Noon. Welcome to the Emmanuel Christian presentation of The Miracle Worker. Just a couple of housekeeping details first. This is a two-act play, so there will be an intermission of 15 minutes. In the middle of the play, there will be concessions sold out there in the lobby for you to purchase. There are shirts, Miracle Worker shirts as well. If you have need of bathrooms, just go through the doors you came in. Just keep going straight. You'll find them to your left. We want to thank our sponsors for this presentation, those who have so generously provided financial support for us putting on this productions. Dynamic Industrial Supply, Good Company Christian Counseling, and Hype, helping young people excel. When Mrs. Tyson and I last year started thinking about what play we wanted to choose to restart the drama program here, we wanted a play that had a fantastic script, and The Miracle Worker certainly delivers on that. It won the Tony Award for Best Play in 1961. It is fantastic. We wanted a play that would challenge our students, and it certainly has. We have seen these students grow leaps and bounds over the last few months. Kids, many of whom had never acted before, and you're going to be amazed, let me tell you. And we wanted a play that had a Christian message. The Miracle Worker is the story of Annie Sullivan, who was orphaned, grew up as an orphan, who lost her brother tragically, her younger brother Jimmy, at a very young age, and who desperately wanted to be used by God to help another child, a child who at a very early age became blind and deaf, to help this child learn how to communicate with the world. It's why we became teachers, so that we could pour our lives into students, that we could help make a difference in their lives. And I pray that this is true for you, that you find that person, that Helen Keller, that person that you can pour into, that you can make a difference that lasts a lifetime. And so now, without further ado, the Emmanuel Christian Drama Program presents The Miracle Worker.
She'll live.
Thank God.
You two are a pair of lucky parents. I can tell you now, I thought she wouldn't.
Nonsense. The child's a killer. She has the constitution of a goat. She'll outlive us all.
Yes, especially if you Kellers don't get a good night's sleep.
You hear, Katie?
I hear.
I've brought up two of them already, but this is my wife's first. She isn't quite battle-scarred yet.
Doctor, don't be merely considerate. Will my girl be all right?
Don't worry. By morning, she'll be knocking down Captain Keller's fences again.
And isn't there anything we should do?
Oh, I'd say we should put up stronger fences.
Well, main thing is fever's gone. It's a good sign. These things come and go in infants. Never really know why. Call it acute congestion in the stomach and brain.
Well, I'll see you to your buggy, Doctor.
I've never seen a baby with more vitality.
Hush. Don't you cry now. You've been trouble enough. Call it acute congestion. Indeed, I don't know what's so cute about congestion just because it's yours. We'll have your father read an editorial in this paper. The wonders of modern medicine. They don't know what they're curing, even when they cure it. Men, their battle scars. Us women will have to. We'll have to. Helen? Captain, will you come? Captain!
Katie? What's wrong?
Look!
Katie, she's well. She only needs
She
time
can't see! Look at her eyes, she can't see!
Helen?
Or hear when I scream, she didn't blink, not an eyelash.
Helen?
She can't hear you!
Helen!
First, I'm going to cut off this doctor's legs. 1, 2. Now then.
Now, why are you cutting off them doctor's legs?
I'm going to give it an operation. Now I'm going to cut off his arms. 1, 2. Stop that.
Cut off his stomach. That's a good operation.
No, he's got a bad head cold. I'm gonna cut off his head.
There ain't gonna be much of that doctor left to fix up. Time you finish up all them operations.
What did you do? Bite her hand?
That's how I do. She keep poking her fingers in my mouth, so I just bite them off.
What's she trying to do now?
She trying to talk. Ooh, she gonna get mad. Look at her trying to talk.
Stop that!
Let me have those scissors!
Billy dug Martha's eyes out. Well, almost dug. It's always almost. No point worrying until it happens, is there?
How does she stand it? Why haven't you seen this Baltimore mare? It's not a thing you can let go on and on like the weather.
Weather around here is not speak permission to me on, Ev. Speak to my father.
Arthur, something ought to be done for that child.
A refreshing suggestion. What?
Why, this very famous oculist from Baltimore I wrote you about. What was his name?
Dr. Chisholm,
Yes, him. I've heard lots of cases in blindness people. That couldn't be cured. He's cured. He just does wonders.
Stop believing in wonders.
I think the captain will write to him soon. Won't you, Captain?
No.
I think the captain will write to him soon.
Katie, how many times will you let them break your heart?
Any number of times.
What child?
As long as there's the least chance for her to see or hear
There
or...
isn't. Now I must finish here.
With your permission, Captain, I'd like to write.
Katie, I said no.
It's only one letter, Arthur, to see what good he can do.
He can't help us.
You won't know that to be fact, Captain, until after you
Maybe
write.
he can't.
Father stands up. That makes it a fact.
You be quiet. I'm badgered enough here by the females without your impudence. Katie, I may as well try and work in the hen yard as this house.
You really ought to put her away, Father.
What?
And some asylum. It's the kindest thing.
James, she's your sister, not a nobody.
Half a sister and half mentally defective. She can't even keep herself clean. It's not pleasant to see her battle all the time.
Do you dare complain of what you can see?
This discussion is at an end. I'll thank you not to broach it again, Ev. I've done as much as I can bear for the child. I can't give my whole life to it. The whole house is at 6s and 7s at morning till night over the child. It's time some attention was paid to Mildred here
You'll
instead.
wake her up, Captain.
I want some peace in the house, and I don't care how. But one way we won't get it is by running up and down the country with that girl every time someone hears of a new quack. Now, I'm as sensitive as the affliction as anyone here. It hurts me to even look at the girl.
It was not our affliction I meant for you to write about, Captain.
Helen, my buttons!
Eyes? She wants it all to have eyes.
My goodness me, I'm not decent.
She doesn't know any better on Ev. I'll sew them on again.
Never learn with her doing whatever she wants around
You
here.
be quiet.
What did I say now?
You talk too much.
I was agreeing with you.
Well, whatever it was, deprived child, the least you can have is the little thing she wants.
Kate, look, it's only a couple of buttons. This child's got more sense than any of these men colors, if there's any way to reach that mind of hers.
Helen!
Helen, you're not to do such things. How can I make you understand?
Katie!
How can I get into your head, my darling, my boy?
Some way of teaching her even the slightest bit of discipline has
How
to
can
be
you
had.
discipline and afflict a child? Is it her fault?
I didn't say it was her
Then
fault.
whose? I don't know what to do. How can I teach her? Beat her till she's black and blue?
Well, there must be some way of confining her somehow.
Where? In a case she's a growing child, she has to use her limbs.
Answer me one thing. Is it fair to poor Mildred here? What now?
Are you... She wants to talk, be like you and me. Every day she slips further away and I don't know how to call her back.
I have a mind to take her up to Boston myself. If that man can't help her, maybe he'll know someone who can.
I'll write the man then, Katie.
nothing for the girl. Dr. Bell, who thought she might somehow be taught. I've written the family that only a suitable governess, Miss Annie Sullivan, isn't found here in Boston and will come. It will no doubt be difficult if you're there, Annie, but it's been difficult at our school too. Gratifying, yes, when you came to us and could not even spell your name. To accomplish so much in a few short years, but always an Irish battle. For independence. This is my last time to counsel you, Annie, and you do lack some, by some I mean all, with tact or talent to bend to others. And what has saved you on more than one occasion here at Perkins is that there was no one else to expel you to. Your eyes hurt.
My ears, Mrs. Annignos.
And we're back to Tewksbury Church and learn to be saucy. Annie, I know how dreadful it was there, but that battle's been done with. Why not just let it stay buried?
I think God must owe me a resurrection.
What?
Well, he keeps taking up that battle.
Annie, that is not a proper thing to say. It is what I mean.
Yes, well, I know what I'm like. What's this child like?
Like?
Well, bright or dull to start off.
No one knows, and if she's dull, you have no patience with this?
In grown-ups, you have to, Mrs. Annignos. I mean, in children, it just seems a little precocious. Can I use that word?
Only if you can spell it.
Premature. So I hope at least she's a bright one.
Bright, dull, who knows? She's like a safe, locked, that no one can open. Perhaps there is a treasure inside.
Maybe it's empty, too.
Possible. I should warn you, she is much given to tantrums.
Means something's inside. Well, so am I if I believe all I hear. Maybe you should warn them.
Annie, I wrote them no word of your history. You'll find yourself among strangers now. They know nothing of it.
Well, we'll keep them in a state of blessed ignorance.
Perhaps you should tell it.
Why? I have enough trouble with people who don't know.
So they'll understand when you do have trouble.
The only time I have trouble is when I'm right. Is it my fault it's so often? No. I won't give them trouble, Mrs. Annignos. I'll be so ladylike they won't notice I've come.
Annie, be humble. It's not as if you have so many officers to pick and choose. You'll need their affection working with this child.
I hope I won't need their pity, too.
We can all use some pity. So, you are no longer our pupil. We send you into the world a teacher. If the child can be taught, no one expects you to work miracles. Not even for $16 a month. Now, in this envelope, a loan for the railroad, which you will repay when you have a bank account. However, in this box, a gift with our love.
Mrs. Annignos. Dear Mrs. Annignos, well, what should I say? I'm an ignorant, opinionated young girl, and everything I am, I owe to you.
Annie, that is only half true.
Which half? I crawled in here like a drowned rat. I thought I died when Jimmy died, that I'd never again come alive. Well, you say with love so easy, and I haven't loved a soul since, and I never will, I suppose, but this place, it's given me more than my eyes back, or taught me how to spell, which I'll never learn, but with all the fights and trouble I've been here, you've shown me what help is, and how to live again. I don't want to say goodbye. Don't open the door.
Annie, they won't see. I think other friends are ready to say goodbye now.
Annie?
Here, Beatrice.
There's a present. We bought you a going away present, Annie.
You shouldn't have.
We did. Where's the present?
Don't go, Annie, away.
Sarah has it. Sarah, where's Sarah?
Here I am.
Where?
Here.
I have it, everybody. I have it. Should I open it now?
Open it. Be quiet. Do, Annie. She's opening it. Shh. Is it open, Annie?
It's open.
It's for your eyes, Annie. Put them on, Annie. Because Miss Hopkins said your eyes hurt since the operation. She said you were going where the sun is fierce.
I'm putting them on now.
Don't go, Annie, where the sun is fierce.
Do they fit okay?
Are they okay?
They fit just fine.
Are they pretty, Annie?
My eyes feel hundreds of % better already. And pretty. Why, do you know how I look in them? Splendiloquent like a racehorse.
There's another present. We have a present for Helen, too. Give it to her, Beatrice.
Here, Annie.
It's for Helen, and we took up a collection to buy it, and Laura dressed it.
It's beautiful.
Don't forget. You be sure to give it to Helen from us, Annie.
I promise. It will be the first thing I give her. If I don't keep it for myself, that is. You know I can't be trusted with dolls.
Don't go, Annie, away.
Sarah, dear, I don't want to go.
Then why are you going?
Because I'm a big girl now, and big girls have to earn a living. It's the only way I can. But if you don't smile for me first, what I'll just have to do is...
What?
Put you in my suitcase instead of the stall, and I'll take you to Helen in Alabama.
Come, come, children. We must get Annie's trunk into the train and Annie to her carriage, or no one will go to Alabama.
Where are we going, Annie?
Jimmy,
Where are we going?
I said I'm taking care of you.
Forever and ever?
Annie Sullivan, age 9, virtually blind. James Sullivan. Can't you walk without that crutch, boy?
Forever and ever.
I said, can't you walk without that crutch? Girl goes to the women's ward. You, crutch, are coming with me.
Annie! Annie! Don't let them take me! Annie!
Annie, Annie.
Coming.
Let Mr. Jimmy go by himself. You've been working that garden all day. You ought to rest your feet.
I can't wait to see her, Viney.
Maybe she ain't gonna be on this train either.
Maybe she is.
And maybe she ain't.
Maybe she is.
Where's Helen? She's over there smelling around. She knows something funny's going on.
Let her have her supper as soon as Mildred's in bed. And tell Captain Keller when he comes that dinner will be delayed tonight.
What, again?
I don't think we need to say again. Simply delayed will do.
I mean, he's gonna say what, again?
Someone's coming. Someone for my Helen. Oh dear, this was cleaned out an hour ago. Here, while I'm gone, I don't think one peppermint drop will spoil your supper.
Jimmy? You don't look dressed for anything useful, boy.
I'm not. It's for Miss Hull.
Well, needn't keep holding up the pump. We got bricks for that. Now, I thought I asked you to see those strawberry plants move this evening.
I'm moving your Mrs. Keller instead to the station.
Mrs. Keller, must you always speak as though you haven't even met the lady?
Mother! Said mother.
Captain,
Evening, my dear.
we're off to meet the train captain. There will be a trifle delay tonight.
What, again?
With your permission, Captain.
Where's your mom, honey? Your mama? Guess one little tea can't get going on your appetite.
She's gone. She's gone. My son and I don't get along. You don't even know I'm your father.